Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to another edition of the Brooklyn Baby Podcast with me, your host, Charlene Sabb. So, how are y'all doing on this wonderful, wonderful day? I'm doing well. Retired life for a year now has been great. Enjoying myself, doing what I want to do when I want to do it. No complaints over here. So, how are you all doing? I know a lot is going on in the world, and this is just going to be another quick little episode. The topic today is getting your groove back. Getting your groove back. And that could look like so many different things to so many different people. So let's dive right in. Let me look at my little notes because I had some points I wanted to make. Getting your groove back can be so much. I know we think of Stella and all that other stuff, but yeah, we're going to be in that general park today. And for me, first and foremost, to get your groove back, it doesn't always have to be romantic or sexual or anything like that. It could be so many things. It might be getting your mojo back, getting your self-esteem back. It might be just getting your life back. But for me, it always starts with prayer. Pray, 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 pray. I'm a person like my mom always instilled in us. You. As soon as you open your eyes, you get up, pray. It could be on your knees, not on your knees, but in silence. Okay, so I connect with God first and foremost before I make my bed, in silence, in prayer. Read a few scriptures. I pray and read scriptures. Okay, and that helps me to be centered and positive and focused, giving thanks to whom all praise is due. Okay, because for me and my life, nothing is possible without God. Without God, Jesus, the higher entity. Number one. Number two, no matter what size I am, because my weight goes up and down, as I told you all, and those of you who know me know, but exercise. It could be a walk, a jog, a run, gym. It just makes me feel better, hair healthier, skin healthier, look healthier, feel better, better attitude, better disposition. That's an integral part. So I already said prayer, exercise. In addition to that, I like to get my drink on, but even that, yes, either limit your alcohol intake or eliminate it altogether. Eliminating is the best option. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, but I like my cocktails, but just not indulging as much as maybe I did when I was younger in my 20s or 30s. Okay, but limit it, if not eliminate it altogether. In addition to that, outings. Like my son had and some people he partners up with for nightlife had a day brunch. And I tell you, and they gave me a reserved table for two. And I sat at that table by myself because a person I invited, one of my girlfriends, female friends, she couldn't make it. It was okay because I'm okay with doing things by myself, dining by myself, with or without a partner, or being in a relationship without a man friend. Because I don't say boyfriend at my big age. I've always been accustomed to, if I'm in a relationship or not, I've always liked to do things by myself. And there are times, even to this day, I may be in a relationship or a situation, whatever, and I still opt to eat by myself. And I get with Boo Thang another time. So that's just how I roll. Even though I'm single right now, but just single, but I date. Um, yeah. So anyway, so I had this table all to myself, him and his uh, uh, party event partners for this particular event gave me a table for two reserved, and I enjoyed myself, even though my son and his business partners were there, and some acquaintances were at other tables. I was at my. It was a nice karaoke trap, uh, trap R&B karaoke brunch at a place in Raleigh called The Venue. The food was so wonderful. I had something called, I think that this brunch platter was called The Venue. It had the best tasting, crispiest uh, chicken drumettes. Oh my gosh, it was chef's kiss. A side of macaroni and cheese, string beans, a nice seasoned buttered roll. The drinks were great. And it was like, I told my son, it was the best time I had in a long time. And I didn't even need a posse to be sitting with me to make that happen. Yeah, I was, my son and his people were in the vicinity and people, acquaintances were in the vicinity. I was pretty much sitting by myself with a great table, partying, dancing to myself, taking videos, pictures. It was just the best time. So brunch, get yourself a nice brunch in your area, enjoy yourself, mix mingle. And I go there not looking, oh, I'm looking for a man. No, no, no. Even though there are no rings on my finger yet. And I'm not in a committed, I'm dating, having fun, whatever, whatever, So yeah, just enjoy yourself. Trips. Yes, take trips. Whatever that looks like, whatever your budget, you don't have to spend a whole lot of money to take a nice trip. It could be going to the coast, to be going to a winery. It could be going, because we do have local stuff like that in my area in Raleigh. It could be going on a trip within the country, or international trip. Enjoy yourself. Take some trips. Why not? We live once, YOLO. In addition to that, date. Like I told you, I'm dating. Yeah, I date. Not no rings yet, but I'm dating. You know, and I'm not gonna get too involved in getting y'all all my information. But the people who know me know what's going on in my personal. But we'll just leave it at that. But that probably said a lot right there. But let me move on. But yeah, date with fidelity, date with caution. I'm not going to knock people who, go on date naps. Do whatever you need to do, but do it safely, because there are a lot of people who have nefarious intentions. We don't want anything untoward to happen to you. But, I'm a fan of the recommendation. If someone could recommend or give you a reference to someone, because I've had a lot of guys that I've dated in my past. It was someone who knew someone, and they, even those situations may not have worked out in the long run, but it was a nice run, So yeah, sporting events. If you are a sports mom like I was, I met other parents who were single while we were at our son's sporting events. So, there's so many ways to meet, and through word of mouth. Like I said, a closed mouth don't get fed. If you know someone who has a group of friends, say, hey, can you introduce me to one of your friends who's a good catch? You just open your mouth, ask around, ask people, if you know someone, hook me up. Why not? I've hooked up some of my friends because I might have been dating someone and he had friends. So I let my friends and his friends be friends, and we could all be friends. Yeah, so basically, yes. And keep yourself up. I'm not saying you got to look like Miss America, but it's simple: bathing, hygiene, looking good, dressing up. You don't have to break the bank to do that, but just simple upkeep. Don't go outside without washing your ass. Don't just throw anything on. Just keep yourself up and be positive, be kind, be receptive, and yeah, get your groove back. Do whatever makes you happy. Lift your spirits. Okay? So try it. You'll thank me later. And that's all for now, y'all. Just enjoy this. There's a lot going on in the world. We got Hunter, whatever the heck is going on, wars. But at the end of the day, just try to enjoy yourself. And I'll see you next week. Bye.